Okay, you ready? Okay. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the ACABOR meeting of March 6, 2025. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated, and we'll start with our continued item, Lidl Supermarket. Excuse me, Food Market.
Congratulations on your appointment.
Oh, thank you.
Hi. Gentlemen, please sign in and state your connection to the project, and then say the same out loud for our note taker.
My name is Robert Jimenez. I'm from NOR, the architect for the client. Donald Brennan, I'm the attorney for the client.
So please tell us about the changes you made.
Sure. So we went back, we spoke with the client, and we were also looking at the specific areas for the floor plan. And so, I know we were kind of discussing before, we had this to be sort of all gray here, and we wanted something to break it up. So what we decided to do was kind of go back to what we did originally, which was to just break up these areas with the black brick. And then we also determined too, I know before, I think we were thinking as far as from an elevation standpoint of view, this is actually the one facing the highway. However, you can see this elevation coming up north, but that's why we created a designation there. If you see this, that's actually the line of where the adjacent building is here. So everything sort of to the right of that would be sort of covered.
So it's extending back in.
So, but still, we wanted to make sure this was broken up, so we did sort of the same thing again. Like we did the black brick here and the black brick here, so just to break it up without adding any storefront, because we have the client needs an IT room that needs to be completely fire rated, so we wouldn't be able to have any type of glazing of any sort. Also, on the other side, there's actually a technical room which is it houses a lot of electrical panels and things like that for the IT equipment. So it would be kind of, this whole wall here is almost housing all that. So that's why we wanted,
Yeah, thank you.
that's why we wanted to make sure we kept it solid, but just break it up still.
There was no intention not to make it solid. The glass was supposed to be placed over the wall, there was supposed to be solid wall behind it. We knew you couldn't open it up,
Right.
actually, to the inside. Do you have a plan on the building?
We did.
Site plan?
Actually went back to the old design.
Yeah, I'm not sure we like it. Actually, we think what they showed us before was better. Okay, so let's see.
This is the site plan.
Okay. All right, so it's not facing 303. We talked about it this being facing
Right.
303.
No, it's not.
But it doesn't.
Right.
You don't even see it. So you see from the brick, sorry, just open the plan again.
Sure.
It's right here. You see from there forward, from the brick
Exactly.
forward. You see that.
Yeah, that's what we had, the red line, just to kind of make it a little bit more clear on the elevation.
So as you're coming from Jersey, right? This is what you're going to be able to see as you're coming north,
That's what you see when you're coming north.
like that.
That sort of, you see that. So it really becomes a question of whether we like that, whether we think that's better or worse than that. This adds more interest with the line and the band. This. it's a huge difference one way or the other. Almost like it's simpler. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I like what was presented last time. It just seems kind of simpler.
I'm just trying not let the, I'm trying not let the whole elevation sway us, because the whole elevation starts looking like a striped zebra or something, you know, but you don't see it, you only see. But I'm kind of in agreement that the band, that black band in the middle of the gray is not an improvement,
No, I don't think it is.
given how
either.
much we see that we can really see.
Why is it on Carol?
Mhm.
So when you're coming down, this will be
Yeah.
covered by the building, it'll be the back of the
That's what I would
building.
think.
You
So-
don't see it.
Appreciate the,
So you know
attempt,
you've
but,
got the
I
strip
think the
mall.
way you had it
Yeah.
before.
So the strip mall's gonna
This
come,
is
and you're not
very
gonna really
obvious.
see the back of the building. The building is really this way, based on that.
Better.
That would be
I
my
just have
vote.
it
There's
looking
no
And just go back
glass.
to what you had, yeah. So that's, I mean, it's, yeah, it's simple. It's not huge, but it's, I think it's better just with the gray. That's really my
Was that
recommendation. It's
the
better-
first one?
Better with the first one.
Yeah.
Just cleaner
After
than that.
that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
all right, well,
All right, since we covered glass, we think the first one is better.
yeah, and given where it is and what we see, not having glass is not significant.
Okay.
It's not significant. Issue, I think. Thought we were gonna see the whole thing.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to make sure that we added that red line, because,
Okay.
All right, any other comments from the board? Then I will open it to the public. Is there anyone from the public wishing to speak on this matter? Seeing no one desiring to speak, the public portion is closed. Is there a motion
I
on
make
the
a
floor?
motion to approve the elevation as previously presented.
Cannot hear you.
Make a motion to approve the elevation previously submitted, not the new gray band, new black bands added to it. The old elevation that was submitted.
And I'll second.
All those in what?
You have those plans that you can provide.
Okay.
The problem with the elevation.
I can close the public portion.
Yeah, I mean, you have to speak during the public. If comments for the board, you can make your comments, or that you didn't finish the motion, so. but-
No?
Yeah.
We were about to.
Okay. You can make your comments.
All right, we'll open up the public portion again. Would you please come forward, state your name and address, and
Okay.
your
My name is
concern.
Julie Cho, and I live at 30 Birch Street Road in Tappan, New York. We are very proud of this new supermarket coming in our neighborhood, and people are so excited to see the new supermarket coming in. But since you elevated the floor, and then we have a big problem in my house. When there's a raining, in 2-3 hours raining so hard, and we have a flood, whole house is flooding. So all the water coming to my house. So even during the winter time, the water is not melting. It's all ice. Whole front, the yard and my driveway is all ice. And then it's very hard to get home. So even yesterday, there was about 3-4 hours raining, and then we cannot get home because of the flooding. So I called for help to the town, and they sent me the police officer, and he said he recommend us to take all the photos around and show it to the town and show it to the new construction people. Otherwise, it's not, your house is gonna be all flooded all the time. So we are very worried about the rain and the snow. If there's too much of a storm, and then all the water comes to my house.
Did you take those pictures?
Yes,
Do you have those pictures?
yes.
Can I speak 1 minute, please? I can speak a little bit. My name is Chan Cho. I'm the husband. Last night, 8 o'clock, 8 p.m., I called police because I called it to building department. We cannot reach anybody. And I didn't call the fire department. I called the police department. His name is Makara. He's coming to the two house. He saw that inside is water in the house, and the outside is water. He don't believe that. I'm not complaining every time. I didn't do that because the snow come in, we cannot drive. Whole to street to ice. Very dangerous.
Sir, we understand what
But
you're
I
saying.
have a picture.
Yeah, you could submit those pictures if you want.
Yeah.
But this board cannot address that situation. We are here for appearance only this evening, for the outside of the building. We do not address any part of the construction.
Planning or anything.
I called this morning to housing department. They came in to 8:40 in the morning. His name is George. He come in today to look at because the unbelievable that water not going down. This is a big problem.
Okay?
They're gonna check up the two town. They say they wanna search, but he didn't call me yet today.
Okay, sir,
Let's just let him finish speaking, and
Okay.
then the board and the applicant can respond.
okay.
But because I worry about that, to one thing, they made the building. We like the supermarket coming. They're wonderful. But they made the building, they water going down north to south. They cannot break down the two building again. I don't like that. But before building, we needed to fix the sewer, please. Because I know which line is going down. Very small pipe, cannot control. Wall green side, fitness side, all water coming to the front of the house. But water not going down, they not cover. But they made a building, they want a big problem. I want to make a before building, I need to fix this sewer, please.
Okay, thank you.
Still today, you can go anybody, go there, still water is too much.
Okay, we understand. All right.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, would you like to say anything about this?
Please understand, Birch Street has always been a problem, there's been a big building there. None of these elevations have been changed. They've been, back when there was a large building there, there was a restaurant there, so and so. We are here strictly, this board is strictly here for, as you said,
Yes.
architects' looks. And if there's a problem, they have a right to go to the board. If there's a drainage problem there, it's not caused by this subdivision, there may be a drainage problem there, which has been there for many.
Can I,
They need to continue to pursue this with the town,
Yes, absolutely.
building department, and if they believe it's a sewer, the sewer department.
Highway Department, Bird Street is Town
Right.
Street.
Okay.
This project has nothing to do with that. In fact, if anything, it might be helpful because trucks will be going back there to load the area and ice, they'll probably take care of the ice and do it, cleaning the job.
Okay.
can I tell you one thing, please? Thank you. I was 25 years that area. That before that supermarket, that land, that property, there was a Duke Ocean Grill, that the restaurant.
Right.
There was all the time water going down inside the restaurant. I saw that, number one. Number two, that's why supermarket come in 2 feet high. Right now, the 2 feet high to elevate the building side. 2023, they make a raise it to land. That's why 24, they not make a building, they waiting because they, ground is, step. That's why waiting. But I know that before, they have low water going down to that side, the southbound. They have raised it to land, nothing going down. Too much water coming.
Okay.
That's why that this morning to George come in, this is a problem, a big problem, because nothing going down to water. Whole area come in to my house, and they have
I'm sorry
inside.
to interrupt. We're past your public portion, and we've already addressed this, that this board can't address the drainage and water concerns that you have. You certainly can contact the building department. They can direct you to which board is more appropriate for that, or if there's another department that you can reach out to, you can certainly write to the town, or write to the building department, but this board wouldn't be able to address the concerns that you're speaking about.
We are unable to assist your problem. We're just here to look at the outside of the building and the view from the road and from the parking lot. We have nothing to do with the construction.
I mean, sewer pipe going down to
Okay,
the
sir.
under the
I
building.
understand.
Sir.
So if there's a sewer issue, you can contact DEME, the sewer department, and you can speak with them about it. You can contact the building department and see what other departments you can speak to, but we have to move forward with this application, and if there's anyone else from the public that wants to speak on it, because issues are really
The planning board and the zoning board handle that.
The highway department this morning recommendation to building. That's why
I understand.
I come
And
in
you can
to
contact the
explain
building
to you.
department. This is
I don't want to make it to,
Right.
more
You can-
worse the
You can go
job.
to the building department then,
Yes.
but we can't help you at this exact moment.
At this board.
We're not the board,
On
we're
this
not the
board,
building
right.
department.
Right.
We're not the building department.
How we working to make it to clearly to, that kind of problem.
You can contact the building department tomorrow and schedule a meeting with the director or someone else that they assign, and you can discuss your concerns, and then they can direct you to which board or which department you should speak to.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyway, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. So we have a motion on the table. It has been seconded.
Yes, I second it.
Yes? All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. The motion is passed. Okay, next would be Artar Sign. Please come forward and tell us about your project.
Hello, Tro Collegian.
Come on up to the table. Write your name. Are you staying for the next one? Okay, relax. We'll get there. Put your name and your relationship to the project, and then state it out loud for the record.
Sure, my name is Tro Collegian, I'm the owner of ACABOR. You want me to move closer?
Yes, thank you.
Tro Collegian, owner of.
It's pushed.
It
Maybe
was green.
turn this.
We're good?
I don't know. It's green. I don't hear anything now.
Speak, I mean, we could just.
Sure, if you're loud, it's fine. We need to have the people visiting also hear you.
No problem, I'll try to. Do you guys hear me back there? Yes. Okay. Stroke
Okay.
Legion, owner of ACABOR. And owner of the practice we're trying to open.
Okay.
So the project is, it's the previous Orangetown Animal Hospital. It's been there for 20 years, dating back to Dr. Hopek and then Dr. Chan. I purchased the building last year, and we are refacing an existing sign that is an illuminated sign, facing north and southbound on 303. It is 4 by 8 roughly, and it will be acrylic with backlit. It's all existing, but we're gonna replace it. And I think we put a mock-up there for you guys to see what the northbound and southbound sign would look like, and we have the number. Listed the number on the street.
Okay. And the hours of operation for the sign, the lighting?
Well, there is a timer, and whatever the time suggests, we'll choose that time.
How late are you open in the evening?
It's probably 9 to 5. Would be,
Oh, it wouldn't be evening hours, really?
not really, but I mean, I think refer to the town and what the town sort of custom. Been in Japan. All the other,
I don't think there's any residences.
Well, it is across the street from the top of Walnut, where there are a couple of homes, so I would take that into consideration. But I would imagine 8 or 9 o'clock would be sufficient.
that's fine. Also canvas people across the street. I can go down to the old store limo there and ask him what time he wants me to show. See when he
Yeah,
wants
but
me to show.
there's residents who live across the street. Yeah, there's houses there.
Absolutely. I just. Time they shut their lights off, maybe I can just follow what
I'm
they
not
do.
sure.
Find out what the town, I'll pay attention to what the town does, and I'll respect those sort of facing, it's not facing them either, it's north and southbound.
It's
Yeah.
set back a little bit so it won't distract you if you're driving down there at night on that difficult stretch of road.
I'd recommend.
Personally, I think if it's shut off by 9, that should be okay.
Okay.
9 PM.
Okay.
Okay.
A lot of text on the sign.
It is.
Book.
Like, I couldn't tell because you're replacing a veterinary sign. Is this going to remain veterinary, or is this for humans now?
It's humans.
It's for humans.
I figured that out, but
Do they get biscuit?
Maybe a low carb biscuit, low sugar, low carb biscuit.
Health biscuit.
We have to address the chronic disease epidemic.
any other questions from the board?
Question, is this like a walk-in, health walk-in?
So we've been in Japan for the past 7 years. So we're a nationwide telemedicine.
Telemedicine.
Well, it's telemedicine and walk-in, so, but it's probably, the best way to describe it would be concierge for the community, concierge medical practice. Telemedicine practice that caters.
I
So
guess my
visiting
question is,
doctors?
You have walk-in, walk-ins. What
It's
you're
not
saying
really,
is
like,
that-
it's not like an urgent care.
Okay.
People aren't gonna walk in
Okay.
and, private,
And
yeah.
does a concierge mean people come to you as well, or no? Your doctors?
I'm not seeing any more patients, but we have another doctor, we have a PA.
But they're all on site and it's all done mostly done
Half are on-site and half are, Ohio and,
right, so it's all
yeah, not all telehealth, but, there'll be 3 exam rooms.
I've been in those, yeah, the old ones.
Of the veterinary office.
With your dog or?
Yeah, all my dogs.
Yeah,
I went there.
it'll look different now.
Yeah. It's not that exciting a sign, but
Well, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, it's a little difficult to know exactly what you are. If you're looking for urgent care, you might pull in there
if you're looking what?
for urgent care, because there's so many words there, you wouldn't be able to figure out if one of them says urgent
Yeah.
care.
True. I'm not looking for like local business, just really describing what we do.
Well, I'm just saying your sign should sort of let the public know what you're there for. That's all.
Yeah, the company is toward.
That's what you think is best, that's what you'll have.
Yeah.
All right, any other comments? Are there any comments from the public? Anyone from the public wishing to speak on this matter? Seeing none, the public portion is closed. Is there a motion to approve this?
I'll make a motion.
Second the motion. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, the sign is approved.
Thank you.
And now we will have the RRIS Building Landscape Plan. Yeah, please, sign in and state your relationship to the project.
I'm Jesse Kobe, Orangetown Design, the site plan engineer.
Mr. Copley, would you like to give an
Sure. So I think you have the full site plan set and the building plans with you. I do have the landscaping plan up on the board here, but this was a project that was actually originally approved back in 2018. From, I think the planning board granted final approval in February of 2018. We then went to go get some outside agency approvals, including the drainage agency. That was slow going, and then eventually COVID started happening. We decided to put the project on hold. In 2023, we looked to start it up again, but we needed to get reapproval because the previous approval had expired under the town law. So we went back to the planning board and got preliminary, I guess, reapproval, preliminary and final reapproval in 2024. Have to come back here also as well because that approval had expired. So we are back here. There is a slight change to the layout itself. In the time from when the first site plan was approved and the new plan is approved, there was a change in the state fire code. So it required a little bit more of a turnaround in the back of the building. So the parking area kind of got a little bit bigger in the rear compared to the old plan. So we made that change, adjusted some of the parking, and then kind of just tailored the landscaping to kind of fit that. So, you know, the site plans include that change, but it pretty much is exactly what this board approved back then. You know, additional landscaping for the additional, or I should say, the modified layout in the rear of the product, the rear of the building. And then in that time, the owner had hired new architects so it's a different architect of record. Sonia's here, and those plans were submitted.
Shut your mic off down there.
Sure.
Because when the paper goes by, it makes that astonishing sound.
We have primarily a split face facade with a storefront kind of and an aluminum awning and steel rod, which would be
Would you say the name of the material and the name of the color, please?
sure. So this is it's generally this is a matte black steel. This is a steel piece, but it comes the same exact aluminum from matte black.
And you're doing steel or aluminum?
Correct. We're doing aluminum.
Okay.
And then this is the brick color from West Bricks. It's the split piece, would be the color. And then for the siding, we would be using ACABOR, which would also be a aluminum siding, not this type of one that you use on a house, but a little bit sturdier. It's in gray now. And then on the rear facade of the building, only the rear, we would be plain CMU and painting it this color. And then for the roof, scapes. This is called graphite. It's
Is that gonna be the gutter as well?
so the gutter will match.
Yeah,
Will match the
Will be done?
black.
I should have prefaced with a little bit more about the building itself. It's just like a light industrial, it's office with like accessory storage, so it has the ability to be split up into, I think, 4 different storefronts with, a pedestrian door and then an overhead door. The intended tenants for those would be electrician or, something like that that's gonna pull their
Small
van
commercial
in. Yeah,
operations.
exactly.
So you got this dark roof. Lighter roof.
So
Which one's the roof again?
This would be the roof.
Right. Roof. And this is the
The siding.
That's the siding below the roof.
So is the purpose more industrial versus retail?
It's more like small commercial, like it's not gonna be necessarily like a storefront, it would be like a service,
Like a carpenter,
carpenter, electrician.
Electrician, something like that.
So a lot of times they have trucks. Is there going to be parking for their trucks?
That's in the back.
Yeah, that's in the back, so it meets the parking intent. Those trucks are vans, they can also pull into the building.
Right.
So we have an overhead door that they can pull into with like, they can load their equipment on that, and close the door behind them.
So do you have an estimate of how many trucks per
I don't.
will be allowed?
I don't, I know that they would have to be able to park on the site, and the site meets the code in terms of parking requirements, both from a tenant, but should a customer come to the site or need to visit the site.
So how many parking spots will there be?
There are,
It's not very purview.
yeah, they did approve that.
Zoning.
Just
But
wondering how it's
just
going to
for
look.
your knowledge, we do have 19 spaces provided. I think it's about 12,000 square feet.
Have the lighting there?
Sure.
So
trash enclosure there.
Storefront will all be black.
Overhead doors will, match this.
Doors are probably gonna have a
So we're kind of. Keeping the monotone, the grades.
have you done a rendering with it? Rich black top. I would almost think.
Paint on the back, maybe?
Yeah, well, that was a paint on the back,
Yeah.
we can make that adjustment. Just trying to keep to the grades.
I just.
Yeah, definitely.
Appearance. Get that look.
Yeah.
It's all a tone across there, because you're not in the accent of the window. If you have a channel, a steel channel frame typically. Then, on the back, so the doors on the back, the hollow metal doors, you're gonna paint them? Or you're gonna do them?
I think for the back, we would be keeping,
Like those, the personnel doors you could do as an accent. But also gray would be, gray will look good, will look fine. Black would be a little. Specifically designed. I understand that, but the concept will be, they're gonna have.
and there'll be, an outlet with the track, like a
Right.
track, and then they'll do their own.
Back to the sign,
Roof on it.
the actual sign graphic, but the.
Got the landscaping.
Sure.
Ryan, just for the doors, is that a condition or option? Just make sure that. Whatever the board decides, but just make sure you make note of it first.
Yeah.
So the landscaping plan is in the set you have, it's sheet 8 of 13. You can see there is some landscaping proposed around the parking that is located in the front of the building. Mostly kind of centered just off the driveway when you come in, some low-lying shrubs, and then one of the red maple is there. There is a row of dwarf hollies in the rear as well to provide a little separation on that property line. And then in the back, there's 3 more red maples. There are 5 Norway spruces here as well to provide some screening. And the enclosure is also surrounded by some additional landscape as well. pretty much exactly what the board approved last time, but what they had asked for was a few more of the trees on the property line behind the building, or not trees, but plantings, so that's where we have those holly there. And I think there may have only been, we also added these evergreens. If they really wanted those parking spaces kind of a little bit more screened.
Are you cutting down any of the existing trees?
So we are trying to maintain them as much as possible. You can see them in gray on the plan there. They're not tree symbol, they're like a circle with the size and the diameter. A lot of what was here previously has been taken down in the back already, which I think included two 12-inch maples at that spot. So that's why I think we're planting the three.
There actually was a auto supply had a building. So that area has been flat, there was not large growth in that area.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, I think most of the intent really was to keep the site as the development to within kind of the footprint that was there before, or at least the disturbed area that was there before. Obviously, the whole western half of the property isn't encumbered by Sparky Creek. There's the sewer there.
There's a lot happening.
There's a lot happening there, so we wanted to tuck it over on this side, and we really tried to keep the eastern part untouched. That's all staying kind of grass. The trees that are there are gonna stay. We're looking to keep as many on the property line as we can there. Those are all denoted as well, so even looking to maintain the ones in the front that are there today, which are a few more mature ones. There's a 32.
In your application, you said that the AC units will be on the south side. I don't see them designated on the landscape plan.
I don't have them on the plan area.
I guess that's why I didn't see them.
Yeah. We do have the, like transforming the electrical going into this part here. So, we could, propose some additional.
Sort of decide that on the roof plan.
That makes sense. Like an evergreen type of.
Yes.
Sure.
And how tall do you think they have to be?
Probably 4 feet, so we'll probably plant something in that range.
Nice, more boxwoods.
How did the deer like boxwood?
They like everything, nothing is
Because
safe
they're all,
anymore.
they are all over.
They eat the arborvitae now.
Yeah.
Where's your north end?
So for some reason, it's not on that page, but
Which you don't?
north is pretty much at the top. I don't know why it's not on that page. It's on the other sheets. You can see it there.
I see it on the next
You
page.
don't.
Yeah.
And in fact, it was in the same place on this page.
Alright.
The extra just didn't come through.
Just didn't. Well, our name has also changed. We do have like a title block there, but the north arrow still has our old company logo in the middle of it, so maybe it was a.
Took it off.
But yeah, maybe it's on that one, but yeah.
All right, are there any other questions from the board?
Yeah,
Devlin with HF Lens Company, MEP engineers.
Robert Foley, Sam Schwartz, City Solutions, from T1 Lynn, project site civil engineer.
David Snyder, project architect.
Okay, tell us about your project.
All right, I'll give the board some background. I was here in front of this board, we were trying to remember, it was actually early 2018 for the original phase when the overall project was first approved through the town of Orangetown, both in the planning board and in front of ACABOR. At that time, the building, and it is out there today, a portion of it, what was approved was 257,225 square feet of computer data center. What ultimately ended up getting built through two successive phases, the last one completed in early 2021, was 192,147 square feet out of that original 225. What we're here for tonight is the next phase of development, phase 3, and the reason we're not working under that original approval is that given the business case and technology, the form factor of the intended build-out of the footprint has changed. What's out there now is essentially, and Mr. Snyder can get into a little more detail on this, I'm giving you the big picture, I'm just a civil guy, was high bay single story. This phase 3 expansion will be similar construction, however, it will be 2 stories. The intent is to be able to ultimately fit more square footage on the development footprint that we have available to us as part of the original site work. That 2-story expansion will be a total of 43,496 square feet. So that makes the new total square footage for what's proposed 235,643. The footprint, obviously 2 stories, will only increase about 22,000 square feet to 214,73. So what I've got up here is just the blown up portion. It's one sheet out of the civil site plan set. And what I can point out is this is the outline of the existing building in grayscale. This is the sheet match line. This is where the expansion is occurring. There's a utility yard with currently 4 emergency engine generators in it. That is behind a screen wall that right now comes basically as a return approximately here. What will be done, that screen wall will be identical to what's out there, be extended further out to line up, tie into this next phase of construction, which will be, this portion is actually a modular element, as opposed to conventional construction for the center core of the building. There'll be a small addition, again, both of these 2 stories off of that center spine. What is shown around here, this is an existing fire lane around the rear of the building to orient 3rd Avenue through the Rockland Site Center is in front of the building up here somewhere. Planned south, actually geographic east, is Broad Acres Golf Course. So there's no residences nearby. The closest to anything is the main building of the psych hospital, probably upwards of 800 feet to 1,000 feet from the data center property. And just touching briefly as an overview, because the board has purview over landscaping and lighting. We did do a lighting study. Those plans were provided to the board. There's no change to existing site lighting around on the property. The building at present has wall packs, mainly to light the yard for in case there's any emergency overnight maintenance needs to happen. Those lights will be relocated, new lights on the new expansion portion, but the lighting study shows there's no spill, anything beyond, it's really just in that immediate operations area, nothing else on the site. Even less for landscaping, I'm really not proposing anything right now. This was always intended as a future expansion area. There's just essentially grass out there now, and that will be built upon. No change to any of that, again, because we're in that, essentially, the
I've got a couple things here for you to look at, but essentially we're using the same colors and the same materials on the exterior. That's what's in front of you. The larger sample is the field color that you see the most of. That's some of the lighter gray that you see here, and then the smaller, darker piece is the accent bands that you see. But essentially, this is a Google image of what's existing now. The limits of that, you can see this is just what the Google image gives you, this sort of camo look. That's what it doesn't look like that, but that's what the solid gray like you see there in the large. The generator screen yard wall that you talked about, that Ralph talked about, and then the building here, those are all precast concrete is what that is made out of. And then you can see here some of the new expansion here. Better because this is what's happening now in the phase 3. But you can actually see what that looks like from here over is existing. And then build here, across here. Projected in the future for full build. It's just a mirror.
We're including that full build for secret purposes. We included that as a concept in the planning board, so nobody could accuse us of segmentation at some future date.
But again, the same colors. And again, the only real difference is that this is a two-story design, as Rob alluded to. It's a two-story design, and we've introduced some banding just to, so you're not looking at one great big flat gray piece. So we use this darker gray is actually the gray that is around these overhead doors that lead you into the generator. Right. On this banding here to break that up a little bit. There's a little bit of rooftop equipment. There's rooftop screens around that. That again, the same material, same color of the existing. More in this one, you'll see more of the full build. This is from the other corner. Again, this is the existing. We were looking from over here in the other view, and now we're looking here. We're basically up to the golf course looking down.
Can you give us some kind of perspective as to what we're looking at? Like, where's Convent Road? Where's the golf course?
We're on the golf course.
Yeah,
Okay,
the golf course is here. Convent Road is actually behind the trees.
Behind
May be
the
able to
trees.
pick out some of the Convent Road residences
Okay,
there. Then Third Avenue would be at the front of the building, top view
okay, got
of the
it.
visual.
Down here.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
We're standing up at the golf course here looking down. Same way with the other view. You were standing up the golf course just a little further toward Convent Road.
Oh, okay.
But again, you can see the existing building, the existing generator yard wall screen here. In the phase 3 build here, you can see more of what's happening, as Rob alluded to. That generator yard wall stops roughly about here. It extends down here for the new generators. Again, that's the existing overhead door with the darker gray. We're recreating that here, and we're carrying, there's a little blue band, vertical band, that we're carrying that down in the generator yard wall. So it's all going to look the same. Two-story piece of construction here. Again, this is all back of the house. This is sort of all data center space here. And then this is sort of support area here, vertical circulation and support space here. Again, up top here is the rooftop screens that are the same color and material as what's existing. And this is a view of the full build. It's just really it mirrors this way, and then the whole thing mirrors over here.
We're just here for phase 3 tonight, but the full build again for information.
And those are the materials there in front of me. Had them on site today, and they match.
For our reference, state the name of our notes.
Got my phone, I've got a picture of what the color is. So it's a precast concrete panel that matches the existing. This is a standard sort of precast color. The accent band material, again, it's a precast material, precast concrete material. Color for that is iron ore, Altum K.
The two-story structure's going opposite Combat Road, right? So on the other side.
Yeah,
It's on the other side,
on the
right?
other side of the building.
Okay, other side of the structure.
Yeah, it's basically diagonal
Yeah.
from the main Psych Center Hospital building, on that corner of the
So
building.
it's the far side for Combat.
Mhm. Yeah, it's actually, there's quite a bit of grade
That
change
wall's
there.
gonna be facing,
If you're
Whatever.
familiar with the property, the new cul-de-sac that was created when this facility was initially constructed, where the Psych Center's chapel is, that's the corner that would be
it's
closest.
not like a high visibility.
No, you have to, you'd have to
This
work
is the
to see
electrical
this.
substation here.
Yeah.
So it's really straight across from
No,
that.
I got Google Maps here.
How do we live without it?
So will we see any of the equipment on top of the roof, or it's all gonna be enclosed?
All screened.
All be screened.
Essentially similar to identical to the present type of mechanical